Namaste. Namaste and welcome. I want you be welcome into Pur's classroom, and I bless you to feel every word deeply, because the word is vibration. It's not what we speak, but the vibration in the word that activates the topic and energy. So I welcome you all, and I'm not making so much videos, focusing more on poetry, writing, and taking care of myself, and focusing much on you here. But when I do videos, then I do some, then I don't. We should be free, flexible, do what feels in our heart, because this is what the world needs. So everybody welcome. I want to speak about a really beautiful topic. It's our ascension. Ascension and enlightenment, not really same thing. Enlightenment is being free of the matrix, being master in this world. An ascended being, ascended master is perfect being. So I can say it for myself, not out of pride that I'm enlightened, but ascension is physical. Enlightened means your consciousness is ascended. But this is ascension. In past, when masters ascended, they had to leave this plane. They could not take the body with it. You know? But this is now completely different. And this is something completely new. Ascension is going on physical. We are ascending in physical bodies. Nobody will die to ascend or leave the body. Before, in previous ages, one had to leave the body to ascend into higher dimensions. But now we are bringing the higher dimensions down to this physical 3D reality, changing the matrix into physical heaven, not spiritual heaven. It's fusing. So it's literally, physically dying to live while you're still alive. And you are constantly dying and constantly being born more and more in your true self. So this is quite intense. And those who are really riding the wave, forerunners, are feeling it. We are feeling it now very heavily, very tired, very exhausted. Much is going on in the head, everywhere. For everyone on every level of ascension, much is going on. If there's no drama and no internal conflicts, attachments, illusions to resolve, there are physical issues. Because physical ascension, if you are on higher level, physical ascension, there's no obstacles. You are accepting and receiving everything what is your highest possibility. And it goes very fast and it's intense. And on regardless the level where anyone is at this time, it's intense for everyone. But not dramatic for everyone. Can be joyful and intense also. I feel for me joyful and intense and tired, exhausted, but full of joy. Dancing every day, this is the way. So it's physical. We have to understand one thing here. Ascension is real. This is not a fairy tale. This is not something that you just read or listen to get some inspiration, motivation, whatever it's spoken and foretold, and what channels and all the teachers are speaking. is the reality. We came into this world ages and ages, not all of us, some later, some sooner, perfect beings, enlightened, ascended with all the powers, all the self-healing powers to heal others, and mystical powers and everything. All this what in fantasy movies and in ancient scriptures, all these powers, walking on water, being on two places at once, healing people just by touch completely, healing ourselves, changing forms, levitating, telekinesis, seeing in future, seeing in past, like I said, being in two places. All these cities, mystical powers that are seen in fantasy movies, ancient scriptures and stories. This is all what we can achieve. And we all have seen glimpses of such miracles to see how it's possible. I've seen many lately, especially in 2 years, done through me. So it's real. And more you believe it, accept it, you don't block yourself, you don't doubt, you don't say this is not possible, this cannot happen. This more and more you open yourself, more and more you realize it is really. Ascension is real. Everything is healing in the body, consciousness is ascending, and you are becoming wise, true to yourself, aligned with the source, one with the source, all-knowing source. You are all-knowing. You get more and more healing powers, more and more psychic powers, more and more any powers we are here to have, to do greater things. I believe we all can. One day in this now, if we believe and do our work and not say it's not possible, we all can change even water into wine and walk on water and do miracles that are impossible now to do. It's seen in cartoons and everywhere. Ascension is real. It's not instant process. You work on yourself, you accept it, you empty yourself from all the doubts and misbeliefs and all this rejection, and you just open yourself to the highest possibility of your highest powers, highest enlightenment, highest being in this physical. And eventually, as you do your work, as you release of the old, that old energy and everything, you step up into the new, and you receive the new. Eventually, all these powers, all these psychic powers, spiritual powers, even physical powers, mind over matter, powers of manifestation, everything, eventually, as we do work, comes to us. You know, ascension is real. Like, we came perfect beings here, then we, with karma and everything, life after life, we created this avatar of our to fall so much in third dimension that we lost all powers, spiritual, mental, physical, mystical, everything, disconnected ourselves. But this is actually darkness of time, 3D false self that covered our being. We all can again become that perfect beings that we came and then ascend physically into higher dimensions, taking higher dimensions now. This is not a dream. I know many of you experienced miracles on your body, in your consciousness. I know I have in these years. Everything is healing. And especially in my consciousness, where I was so sick, mental diseases from autism to bipolar disorder, severe anxiety, severe depression, everything I had, and these things are completely gone. I'm not depressed, not any day. I don't have anxiety. I can get like everybody momentarily anxious, especially when I do this video and time is so short. Then I get momentarily anxious. I have to do this, but this is some positive anxiety, you know. We all can get, it's not anxiety. We all get in moment can get anxious. I have to do this, but there is peace in this, but there's no anxiety. You know what is anxiety, where you are anxious, when you suffer. There's no depression. I haven't felt depression for 4 years, maybe five, something like that. Yes, we can get momentarily sad, we don't like it, but even lately this is just glimpses are present. So enlightenment is here, and these things are healed. I don't get depressed even when tests are bad and when life is serving some shit. I don't get depressed, I don't get anxious. We get that in momentum, emotions, yes, but we do not have mental disorders. So everything can heal. And in my body, my spine, I had something here in because in my childhood, when I was young, there was some sexual abuse. I had something with prostate also healed. Most of the things in my body and in consciousness, everything is healed, what was not healed. In body, most of the things healed. Just my eyes have to heal. Right is not okay, needs thick glasses. That one is completely gone. But I feel this is to eventually also heal. This is more sophisticated procedure maybe, but spine, there was holes in the spine and so many bones and everything. You know, everything what is not in alignment eventually heals, and I have seen in my spine miraculous healings. I had holes in it, now they are healed, and spine is really solid and strong like it never was. So, and just lately I was in last year, hips were not okay, they had to come back. Ankles, they had to realign. Neck became stronger. Everything is slowly changing into perfect version. And Ascension is real. Especially, I experienced so much upgrades in the head area, especially on the back and on the neck. And here it goes also the catch. Ascension is painful. You have to understand, when you accept to let go, you will let go of the old. And it's literally, especially when I was experiencing my neck and head, it was like being completely sick and hurt, and fear can kick in and everything, and doctors don't know what it is. That's why I don't go to them for a long time anymore. I'm connected to the source. I feel what's going on, but still mind can be a monkey. So we have to understand, through Ascension, through all this, what I'm explaining now, we have to experience pain, especially back pain, neck pain, headaches, and then everything what must heal in the body. It's painful as it heals. That's why we should really try to feel, try to be connected, and get advices from those who know, not run to doctors always, because as I saw many years ago, when something was going on in my head, some major upgrade, doctor said I will die. And they just didn't know what's happening. And they don't know what's happening, and then they have some crazy ideas. And really, they can mess you up. I'm not saying sometimes we need doctor. I know I didn't need it for long, not being so fanatic, but in Ascension there can be serious pain because everything's changing from old carbon based to crystalline to upgraded, especially head, neck, spine, everything actually, heart, everything. In the heart there's much problems, palpitations, not regular beating, some chest pains and all this. We have to understand we are taking this body from carbon base to crystalline base, and this is real. This is not fantasy. This is not some story. This is not some joke. This is really going on, and this actually means that every cell in this our body is to be changed from carbon based old 3D to silicon crystal based crystalline. It's actually silicon crystalline based body of light, physical body of light. Carbon cells are black. They do not hold light within. Light is information. Information is everywhere around us. We feel, we activate. We feel, and in carbon body we don't feel, we think, and we don't pick up the energy around us, the information, the light. We don't know. We live in the mind. We don't know what he is thinking. We don't know what are true intentions. But crystalline body, everything is clear in the light. Every cell is crystal clear and ready to receive that energy, that light around us, information. And just by feeling in crystalline body, more and more you're crystalline, more and more you know. Without reading, seeing, being told anything. You just by the energy, because everything is around you, information is around you. And crystalline silicon cells are like glass, like crystal. So they hold the information within, and just by feeling, being in the presence of the energy in higher dimensions, you know everything about everything and everyone around you. Everything is crystal clear in the light. There's no more confusion and getting to know somebody, trying to figure out what the intentions are. We are actually ascending into all knowing, all feeling beings. Actually, what it means. Embodying God, very source in human vessel, in your unique, authentic self. When you are the truth, you know the truth. You become the truth also physically. And in past ages, masters had to wait to die to ascend. But now after enlightenment, ascension goes on. In this body, in this world, nobody is ascending anywhere. We are taking the ascension down, and as we change our structure, we physically ascend in our body. We are changing this world. So it's an intense process. It's something that is really not done in the universe so much. In this galaxy, I don't know if it was even done before. In others, can be done in other universes also. But here, this is a very unique process in this galaxy, taking everything to next level. So we are part of something really fantastical. We are turning, we are fusing physical with spiritual. Physical is becoming spiritual. Spiritual, physical. Our bodies ascending to heavens, heavens ascending down to earth. So it's real. And it's ours if we choose so. You know, all the superpowers that we, even comics, especially in ancient scriptures, all these perfections, what masters exhibited, They are ours in this gradual process, in this time now, how long time it will take. But if we choose, we do our work according to our time, our capacity to embody, to integrate, to master, we are to achieve all that. I have seen miracles done through me, few very great miracles of healing on others, almost instantaneous, instant healing. So I know it can be done. I seen on myself, I seen on others through me. They had faith, great faith. This is also the component. Same as I want to break it down to the second part of the video, how to receive, how to really activate the ascension. Well, it's very simple. Like when you heal somebody, if they had faith, I saw even miracle can happen in three days. Bones can grow together in 3 days. I seen this in somebody very special. She had such a great faith. And I seen also in somebody doing healing and it became worse because I don't know why. Their mentality, their faith did not become worse, but was no progress because that person did not have faith. And I seen other person, lovely angel, with so much faith that miracle happened in 3 days. And I seen many of such miracles. I did not see so much of failures because I feel to whom I can do, who has faith, should not get worse. So it's all according to our faith, how we receive. If we say ascension is bollocks, you all are stupid, you're dreaming, this is nothing, I only believe in enlightenment, in rising of consciousness, nothing else, this physical ascension you're speaking about, this is nonsense, this cannot happen, this will never happen. To me, I'm separated from God. If you have such, I'm only human, if you have such mentality, yes, you have chosen it. Ascension for you, physical ascension in physical human body is not to be possible this life. You will have to, because you are not releasing of that belief and faith, you have to leave this body with this belief in faith and then come back more fresh. Then next life you can accept. But now we don't have to. We don't have to die in this physical body to come back and ascend. We have all the opportunity, all the doors, all the gates open to do it in this body now, this life. You know, we choose. Yes, we can choose. I don't know what is the highest possible for me. If you are not sure, I'm not sure if I'm really embodiment of God, if I really can say this. If you have some things, you can say, let the highest for me. What is possible, highest ascension in this physical body with highest powers and everything, let it happen to me. You source, you God, you know. And even in this way, if you choose, you just have to empty your cup from this crazy belief. This is not true, this is not possible, this is nonsense, I will never heal, these are stories. If you have this, you have your cup full of shit, full of dirt. And then normally, if you are keeping you full of shit, light, the golden nectar cannot descend into you to remember that you are you again. And yes, the cup remains full of old shit, if I can say so beautifully. We have to choose. We have to choose to let go of all the beliefs of separation with divine, with angels, with source, being something small, being slaves, and then we have to let go of this beliefs that this is not possible for us, that this will not happen this life, is some fairy tale. We have to let go of the things we keep on telling to ourselves, because that's why we don't receive miraculous healings. That's why our consciousness doesn't rise. That's why we don't get enlightened, and that's why we are blocking our ascension, and we don't experience all these beautiful things. And somebody who is open, somebody who just accepts everything what universe, source, God, however you want to call the source of all sources, offers to us as our right, is receiving in light speed their own true self again and becoming again that embodiment of source in body. So it's up to you. If you empty your cup of these beliefs and negativity and denial, you can feel it in your body, in your soul, in your entire being that this is real. You receive miraculous healings, things are changing. You really get to realize, oh, this is really true. I have to keep on working on this because my dreams, all my dreams will come true. I will become perfect spiritual being in physical form. And all my dreams in all abundance are to be true if I just have strong faith. I'm working on myself. I open myself for the highest what is possible for me in this body and around me in my world, in my reality, highest what is possible for my purpose, for my work and everything. The path is full of tests, path is full of pain also, but we have to persevere and choose that highest. Because the old has to die, and even physically hurts and mentally hurts and emotionally hurts. We are attached. We have to let go of attachments, needs, expectations, depending on others to be happy, depending on love of others to be fulfilled in love and happy ourselves. We have to heal these things within and in the body, and we have to release them. And there's some pain, yes, is there. Some mental drama, some inner conflicts are there, but we have to persevere and choose. I choose to let go of this 3D matrix avatar, this separation consciousness, attachments, need, expectations, and all the control, and of this painful body that cannot heal itself, of my weak faith, and everything what is not with alignment with true love in form, that angel that we in reality are. We have to let go. We have to choose the new. Like I say, physically let go, mentally let go, emotionally let go, attachments, needs, and all this. And spiritually let go of all separation between me and the highest, the source. And then open ourselves for the highest what is possible for us to embody, to be, to become. We are blocking ourselves always. This is not possible for me. I can never achieve this. And regardless if it's ascension or why we do not get our dreams or why things are not working for us. It's all that internal story, that weak faith when we are telling for us, this is not possible, this will not happen, this cannot happen to me. Even if we have faith, we say this cannot happen to me. And regardless it is that we want to do our spiritual work for others, serve, we want our dreams to come true, we want to ascend, become our greatest version, regardless what it is. It's just our story within that we are telling to ourselves this is possible, or we are telling this is not possible, this will never happen. And this creates that what we don't want. I can see in myself, I was observing in meditation today, for my ascension into this what I'm speaking today, into highest divine version with all superpowers and all the mystical powers and everything, I have no doubt whatsoever anymore, and nothing. I cannot even in meditation I could not say I release less doubts because there's no there. But for my dreams to come true, for my greatest work that I'm here to do, and for greatest abundance, I'm sincere. There are still some things within that I need to every day release in meditation and say I'm releasing this. Still some little blockages which now are completely almost cleared. It's finished. But for this, what I'm speaking now, video, physical ascension, with all the powers and everything into you, my divine greatest version to do greatest everythings, I have no doubt. This I'm completely sure, and that's why it's going in such light speed, and it's wonderful. It's just being joy and happiness, regardless the heaviness of this energy and sometimes tests in life. It's beautiful. So I know it's possible because I see in this almost 2 decades of my work on myself how old was just falling away and new embodying. And one day came when I had to log out of the matrix, out of expectations, attachments, needs, to be loved, to be happy on opinions and others, what they think or say. If they love me, if I feel loved. If they don't, I feel down. No, I don't feel these things. I'm out of this matrix of attachments, of seeking love outside of myself. I'm full of love and happiness and joy and gold within myself. And that's why I know I keep on. Everything is to physically align also in my physical reality, but in my physical ascension into fullness and completion of love of God that I am, I have no doubt whatsoever, because I have been on such low state, physically ill, mentally ill, with such traumas from childhood and teenage years to heal that are unimaginable, and so much suffered in love. But now I'm love myself, I'm happiness myself, regardless the weather in my life, external life, what happens. I'm always looking forward, I'm always that joy, and always I'm love myself, even if I'm alone here. And in my body, so many things healed and ascended. And in my 20s, I was not so, I could not do things I can do now. I could not do martial arts, really something like this. Yes, but my body is really changed. I'm like athlete now, and it's turning into Bruce Lee, and I can do, older I become now, younger I am, and I can do things, always greater things. My body becoming elastic. I can really do things that I didn't in my young age, didn't try even. And everything is, so I know how everything healed within my consciousness, how my attachments passed away all, and depending on happiness, what others think, what others love me or not, and everything changed. And my body, so many miraculous healings, and ascension is real. And that's why I know, just if I go on, I do work on myself the best I can, and I assist others through videos and writings to also have more faith, to also know that they can and how they can do it. I know I'm to achieve in my being my highest, greatest version and my highest, greatest work and mission in this world, which is to give this what I'm giving you now to millions, because they need it. In giving we receive. I want to give, 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 give. I have a lot to give, and big faith I have, and I know it's real, because I should be, by opinions of some, dead now, by opinions of others on the wheelchair, by opinions of third in the mental institution. But they all were wrong. No one can help those who are dealing with such stuff that I was deep buried in back then. The physical miracles happen, in consciousness miracles happen. Ascension is real. But you have to believe it and work on yourself, and you should not have weak faith. And you should not deny. If you say this is not possible, this will not happen, this bollocks, I will never be a healer. You will never be a healer. This will never heal within me. This will never heal within you. I will never ascend. You will never ascend. Whenever you say to yourself this faith, this is what is to happen. Don't be of such weak faith. If you want to ascend, if you want to be happy, then tell yourself, I'm happiness. I'm to achieve all the happiness and joy in my life. Every day in morning I really love to, when I do yoga and exercise, I love to listen motivation and higher self videos to really feel boosted in the morning with this energy so I can be fire all day long. I am. I am the highest power that I am. I am the greatest power that I am. This is not ego. This is not you want to be above somebody. I have these affirmations in the morning, in bathroom, and then I write to others so that to you, that you would also be empowered and believe that you are greatest, that you are the power, that no one can do nothing to you, that you are God yourself. It's not ego, it's actually pride of a lion, knowing the truth that you are and want to empower others to become and remember just that, like I'm doing now. You know, ego is I'm the greatest power, but you are shit, you are nothing. Like ego would be when somebody comes, I'm the Messiah, I'm the Lord, you all are my slaves. You're nothing. Came here to save you. This is ego. But if I say I am enlightened master, I am the greatest power, I am love myself, but you are that love yourself also, you are the great ascended master, you are the great power, you just have to remember, and I am showing you my greatness and power and the results in my consciousness and body just to empower you so you will become greater power and do greater things. Now this is the real, this is pride of a lion, and this is how I receive more, become wiser, become more powerful, become more roaring, become more strong by giving, not by taking away from others. So like this, you have to believe in yourself and even make others believe. Empower them with your faith, like I try to do every day. Empower you with my power, with my faith, and telling you, yes, it's true, because I'm the example here that people thought I'll be finished, even dead, physically and mentally finished, but now I can teach these people how to get free. So believe me, Ascension is real and everything is to heal. And not only heal, we are to become Superman again, X-Men, gods on earth, with all the spiritual, mental, physical, mystical powers, everything, like we were in the beginning in higher dimensions, but now physical. But we have to have strong faith and work on it and not be of weak faith. We tell ourselves, yes, it's possible, the highest for me is possible. Not, no, this is not possible, this is, and have faith with yourself. Some people, they believe that it's possible, they believe, but they don't believe it's possible for them. I hear them, they say, yes, but I will never achieve this. Hey, if you say you will never achieve this, you will never achieve this. You have to tell to yourself, maybe I'm not now there, but I am to achieve that greatest power and go in that affirmations. I am the greatest power. I am the abundance. I am ascended master. I am perfect being. Affirm that what you want and work towards that. In this way you build the faith. You know, in this way you build the faith. To build the faith, it's a process. But by telling yourself that's not possible and negative, you break your faith even more down. By practicing every day to step out into this faith and walking towards that. Your weak faith, all this voice, no, 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 and doubts, is to get slaughtered. And you are to become that faith. And in becoming that faith, you become everything what you believe in. And that's why believe in the highest possible for you and take shelter at the source, whatever is possible highest for me. Let I become just that now, my true, full, multidimensional self, fullness and completion in this human body that I am now, that I ascend into my highest physical spiritual form in this body. Like this. And no weak faith. If you don't believe it, it will not happen. You choose by your faith. That's why faith is everything. So, like this. I hope you enjoyed this video. I hope you not, yes, enjoy it. You must enjoy. Joy in your heart, this is important. Enjoy. I almost say no. Why? I will tell you why. I mean, enjoy. Enjoy every word, but feel every word deeply. Enjoy. That's why this is just activation and giving you my faith, giving you my power and light codes so you can empower yourself and do the work and kill that weak faith telling you it's not possible for me, will not possible for me. Kill it. Yes, it is. Everything what was possible for greatest master in this world, it's possible for me and even greater. Like this. And anybody who wants to support my motivations, lessons, my teachings, my art, you're free in my PayPal if you choose. This is your choice. In giving, we receive. I just love to do this for you. In giving, I believe I receive, and I love you. And we all are so blessed. And I'm just grateful that I can do this for you every day. This is my joy. That's why I do so much. If nobody comes to visit for me, I do my chores in the house, I go in nature, but other time, if I don't maybe sometimes watch something, I post stuff for you, write stuff for you because I love you and I want you to become greater than I am. I want to give you faith that we can ascend and to myself greater faith, and in giving you just that information, that empowerment, I empower myself actually to become just that. And that's why I'm so grateful that I can do this. And if anybody wants to support, I'm so grateful because then I can do so much more. And every single coin is welcome and accepted from my heart. And you are blessed in giving, we receive. And lately I add for every donation, whoever gives according to their choice, free healing energy session. You don't need appointment, you don't need anything. You can tell me what it is. I will just say yes or even not. I do actually energy healing on everybody who ever gave me donation. This person always receives distant healing, and that's something I want to add lately. In giving more, we receive more. And I just want to give, 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 give. And that's why we also have to be ready to accept. The very source wants to give us that we become gods again in physical body, physically, spiritually perfect. And we just have to say yes, whatever is possible for us, the highest, this is what we choose. And for everybody who choose to offer me a coin or any donation, I'm even more grateful because without you, I would not do this. And I love you and I want to do this forever. And when I make it great, I never forget you in this world also. But if there's any love in my heart for everyone who's listening, all my love, you just can receive. I know if I give, I receive more. I ascend into that teacher, that master that I am here to be on earth. And that's why I want to give you, give you, give you. I give you my word. I give you my love. Be blessed. And yes, you are ascending into that angel, that ascended master, that God that you really are on earth. We all are embodiments of source of God. Namaste. And I love you very much. Namaste. Namaste.